Have you ever wondered orange peels can be so useful and delicious too? Orange peels are usually discarded in every household because we do not know how to use it. These fruit scraps can be very useful and healthy, and very healthy preparations are also made out of it. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Donut Lover. So let's begin with the recipe. Today I'll be making orange tea and orange naan. For making this recipe, you will require peels of 1 orange. This is Malta orange. Peeling an orange is quite easy. You can just prick your fingers and you can open it, or else you can use a sharp knife and just give a slit and you can just remove it carefully. In any case, we will be chopping the pieces. I will show you two processes of making orange tea. So let's begin. In a saucepan, we'll take 2 cups of water and we'll put it to boil and add the peels of 1 orange which we had collected. We will boil it for around 5 to 10 minutes and leave the orange peels in the water thereafter. Once it starts boiling, you can see the water gets an orangish color. It's so beautiful to look. We'll just let it stay for around 5 to 10 minutes and then we will stain it. You can remove the peels or you can use a strainer to stain the tea. You can add honey to it or else you can have it just like that. In this water, you can also add tea leaves and it will just change the color and add a flavor to it. I will have it just like that. I will show you how the orange peel looks once it is boiled. It becomes soft and you can just fold it or you can give it any shape and you can use it any way you can. You can eat these peels just like that with the white part because this is Malta orange and it is sweet in nature. It is not bitter. After scraping, I just tasted and I found that it was quite sweet. I did not require to remove the pith. But removing the pith, it becomes easier once you boil the orange peels. You can also take out the pith without boiling by scraping it off. See how easily the pith has come out. This orange peels, you can now just eat them as it is because it has got lot of fibers in it and it is rich in vitamin C and it is very good for your gut. You can also make pickles and you can use it in your recipes. Apart from making orange tea, you can also make orange pickle, sweet or salty. So now I am having my orange tea. Isn't it looking beautiful? In another process, you can just cut the peels into small pieces. This is peels of 1 whole orange and I am boiling it in the same process and I will stain it and have the tea. Today I will be making orange naan. So these peels I will use for making orange naan. While I am doing it, I am also multitasking and preparing turmeric ginger tea and achari paneer. So all the preparations are ready and I will be doing it along while my achari paneer will be getting ready. I will be making the naan preparations. So you can see the beautiful orange color of the orange tea and the peels I will be using for making achari naan. So let's proceed. And you can also use the peels as a decoration and you can chew them later on. For making orange naan, first you need to grind the orange peels. We will not be adding any water to it. Instead, we will add curd. So I am using homemade curd and that we will use to grind the orange peels much finer. You can see how the paste looks. So it has converted into an orange paste. It is giving a very good aroma. The color of the orange paste is also eye soothing. For making the naan, you need flour. So in this case, I am using maida. You can also use whole wheat flour or atta. I am using maida so that the orange color looks vibrant. In this maida, we will add salt, baking powder, ghee, sugar and flax seeds. flaxseeds looks like this. Now it's time to add the orange paste which we had made. Before adding the paste, we will mix the dry ingredients with the spoon, and then we will slowly and gradually add the paste 1 or 2 spoons at a time so that it does not get too wet. Adding curd to the orange peels had made the color of the paste almost like yellowish orange. So this color is very eye soothing, and once mixing with the dough it looks orangish yellow. So you can see the color of the dough is changing and there is a mild colors. Now according to the paste we will adjust the quantity of the flour, because either you can use the total paste or use the amount of paste which is required to make the dough. This dough will have an amazing flavor. Using natural ingredients to flavor our dishes and adding colors naturally is really quite healthy. We are not adding any food color. Whatever natural hues is provided, it is provided with the natural ingredient which is the orange peel. Curd is also healthy and that is added to the recipe. We need to make a soft manageable dough. Once the dough is done, we will just add a little bit of oil. You need to knead the dough for a few minutes so that it becomes stretchable. It's almost like a pizza dough. As you can see, the dough is coming together. That means the dough has been kneaded. And when the utensils comes out clean, you understand that the dough is done. You need to apply oil over the dough. Mix it and bring it together, and then cover it with a lid and then let it rest for around half an hour, and then we will proceed with the recipe. Cover and keep it for resting. So now let's start with the recipe. As you can see, the dough has already rested and we will be using these ingredients: black sesame seed, white sesame seed and green chilies. These will add beauty as well as taste to the naan. Now we'll take a portion of the dough and then we will roll it and add dry flour to it so that we can manage it, and then we'll start rolling. You can also spread it with your hand or you can use a rolling pin as well. You just see how I am doing it. So as you can see, I am adding dry flour to it, and now we will add the ingredients. We'll add the green chilies and the white sesame seed as well as the black sesame seed, and we'll spread it uniformly, and the greens will look attractive and it will also add flavor to the dough. And we will press it with our hands and we'll start rolling it. Gently roll it and just add sufficient dry flour so that it does not stick to the bottom. If you think something is missing, you can just additionally add it, press it a little with the rolling pin. As you can see, I am spreading the greens evenly throughout the dough. So you just need to roll it into a round chapati like structure. You can make it elongated. You can shape it any way as you would wish. After rolling it, we will add it to the hot tawa. So you can see how I picked up and put it on the hot tawa. By the time it is cooking, we will make another roll and we will do it in the same process. The working area gets a bit messy, but when you will have these naans, they will taste really delicious. Don't forget to overturn these naans, and you need to cook them on both the sides. And while the naan is cooking, you can make the other rolls as well. These mild orangish naan looks great, and it is really, when you will have them, you will get the fragrance of the orange, and that will make it unique and different, as well as you will get all the health benefits of the orange peels. Right now I will be cooking it dry, and I will also cook it on the flame to give the tandoori effect. And whenever you will be having it fresh, you can add butter to it, but I will have it dry. You can add ghee or butter, that will make it more soft and moist, and it will not dry, and both ways it will taste good. It just depends on your choice whether you want to have additional ghee or not. Aren't they looking tempting? Look at the beautiful texture what you can see. Similarly, we'll complete the rest. You can see how I am doing it. These are real cooking. Whatever we cook at home, that I am presenting in front of you. This is totally extempo, and there is no retake. Whatever is being cooked, they are either fresh or I'll have it later on. These are the real footages which you can see. So we do not throw away the burnt food as well, but if it is getting burnt, I also show you the same. And no matter whatever shape it is, the taste will really be the same, whether you make it a circle or it is shapeless. You just need to follow the instructions and you will get the desired result, and the taste will be really delicious. So you can see how easy it is to make a naan at home. You do not require a tandoor, you can make it on a tawa as well. Basically, the flavor of the dough is important, and how you are kneading it, that makes it a naan dough. You can put any kind of toppings on naan. The variation of toppings can differ from sesame seeds to green chilies to coriander leaves, anything, whatever you wish. You can even add some powder like turmeric or red chili powder. That also gives a good shading on the naan. Today's orange naan, I'll be serving it with achari paneer. This orange naan will have a good fragrance of orange. You can feel the difference between a plain naan and an orange naan. Orange scraps are usually discarded, and it has been cleverly used over here, and it will also provide us with the health benefits of orange. Orange peels of Malta orange, which I have used in this recipe, was not bitter. After boiling, I just tasted a little bit of the peels and it was not at all bitter, so I also used the white part. Even the white pith of the orange, they are also very beneficial for your health. It is fibrous, and since I had already grinded, it was a bit coarse, not totally fine, but you also get the fibers along with it. So it makes it much more healthier. Everyone should think beyond creativity. Creativity is in everyone. These simple ingredients which we ignore can be much beneficial and used in a creative way. Usually orange peels, we make an orange oil, orange essence, we use it in perfume or a deodorant, or use it as a face mask. But how we can include it in our recipes, that is also very essential, because we are consuming it, and internally when you are consuming any ingredient, it benefits you much more. By the time I am talking to you, the naans are getting ready and is almost done, and they are ready to be served. But I'll be having it later on. I'll just show you how I'll be having them. So you can see how tempting they are looking. Those who want to have butter will just apply butter when it is hot, or else when you reheat the naans, you can just add butter to it. It depends on you. I'll be having it plain. so I will not add anything. So adding butter will add a glaze to the naans. It looks more shiny and it will become much more softer than the dry ones. I'll show you one how it looks. This is a dry one. It has become cold, so it has become a bit stretchy. The texture of the naans are a bit different than the chapatis. I have rolled these naans thin enough so you can see the softer texture inside. The taste of the naan is quite delicious. I'll pair this with achari paneer. Even the achari paneer is quite colorful and looks so delicious. You can see the orangish naan and achari paneer. They look so beautiful and the plating is quite well. Even without butter, it looks nice. Adding butter is your choice. So that's all for today, and I hope you love the recipe, and if you would like to see behind the scenes, you can just continue further. The whole kitchen is messed up and I need to complete the task faster. You need to multitask or else the whole day you will remain in the kitchen. You can see what a mess. Thanks for watching.